are 8 quarterbacks with superstar X Factor abilities in Madden 23, and we're going to activate every single one of them. This video is presented by the EA Creator Network. Thanks to EA for letting me get early access to capture this footage. Starting with Patrick Mahomes, whose X Factor is called Bazooka. Now, in order to activate Patrick Mahomes, we have to complete 2 30-plus yard in air passes, hoping that we can come down with it. And this first throw goes to Justin Ross. Now we're at the 36-yard line, but it's 4th and 13. If we're able to complete this pass for a touchdown, we're gonna be able to activate Patrick Mahomes. I'm gonna throw the ball here to A, get your feet in bounds. We just activated Patrick Mahomes' X Factor. Despite almost having maxed out throw power, Bazooka gives Patrick Mahomes the ability to throw the ball even farther. And we're using all the backup wide receivers, starting us out at a massive disadvantage. If we score a touchdown on this drive, we'll be able to steal a player from the opposing team to help with our next quarterback. This is an early work in progress build, so some things are subject to change. All right, let's just try to get a first down conversion here. That's our number one goal. We're gonna have X, it looks like. As I catch that, we hold on to the ball. Press coverage. We might have a chance to hit Sky Moore here off the press. I'm just gonna lob it upfield. Sky Moore. We throw the interception. We won't get to steal a player. We're stuck with bad receivers. Moving on to our second quarterback. We're taking over the Buccaneers, controlling Tom Brady, whose X Factor is called Pro Reads. When Pro Reads is activated, the first open receiver is highlighted and the quarterback's immune to defensive pressure. All we have to do is make 3 consecutive passes for 5+ yards in the air, and we activate Pro Reads. I'm going to try to throw to Y here, because we're just going to try to catch this, run backwards so we can have more 5-yard consecutive passes. I'm eyeing Perriman. Hopefully he can get open. I think he does. Last one needed. We're going to get outside the pocket here. I'm just going to throw towards B. We score the touchdown. That should be 3 in a row over 5 yards. Tom Brady's activated. Look for the first open receiver to be highlighted, and we'll resist pressure here, which is big. Remember, if we can score a touchdown here on this drive, then we'll get to steal a player from the Saints. I only can guess who I'd want to steal. That's going to be a perfect dot from Tom Brady to the corner. Eyeing either of the seam routes. No, we're going to have a running back who got highlighted. We can break a tackle with Leonard Fournette there. Because we're still working with such terribly low-rated receivers, it's really important that we can score a touchdown here. I'm eyeing the corner route yet again. We're going to have RB out of the backfield, and Leonard Fournette's going to try to break another tackle. Okay, hopefully we can get a seam route open. Nope, we'll have X flashing right in front of us up to the 14. Another attempt here, boys. We're going to have B. We're going to have B. It's flashing. Scotty Miller into the end zone. We get to steal one player from the Saints. It's probably pretty obvious who I want to take. We're, of course, going to steal Michael Thomas, a 94 overall receiver in Madden. Now, we actually traded Michael Thomas to the Packers and not the Bucks because the next quarterback we're using is Aaron Rodgers. Rodgers has the X Factor ability called Dots, which once activated, every single pass will be thrown accurately. We still have 2 terrible wide receivers, but hey, at least we have Michael Thomas to help us out. We have to activate Rodgers, which is very similar criteria to Brady, except for it's 4 consecutive passes instead of 3 over 5 yards. Every single play, so we're going to hit Tunyon for the first one here and get clobbered. Going for basically the same thing here, except for we're just going to have Tunyon wide open up to the 15. Eyeing Michael Thomas up the seam. We're going to have him. Now, this is where it's tough because it still needs to be 5 yards in the air. Michael Thomas or Tunyon, we're still trying for. Hopefully that was 5 yards. We are finally activated. We just can't take a sack or we will lose our X Factor. I'm just going to hit our running back out of the backfield. We're going to spin here with Aaron Jones. I'm eyeing Michael Thomas in the corner. If we can get the time, looks like we're going to be able to. I'm going to rack catch this one. Try to spin. All right, we might have Amari Rodgers on the slant. We do. We can get the time. We might. No, we're just going to have Aaron Jones out of the backfield. I'd like to test some of this quote-unquote perfect accuracy. See if we have Robert Tunyon to the sidelines here. That was a good throw. Not an easy pass to make, and we fit it in there. See if we'll have Amari Rodgers to the sideline. He burns him again. We aggressive catch. And, of course, we've got to try to throw a passing touchdown with Rodgers here. I want to see if we can hit Michael Thomas, but I won't force it. And we hit him on the slant. It just feels so fitting. We get to steal another player and play it against the Raiders. I bet you can only guess who we're going to take. We're going with Davante Adams. Now, we traded Davante Adams to the Broncos because the next quarterback we'll be activating is Russell Wilson. His X Factor ability is called Blitz Radar. It allows him to identify all linebackers or defensive backs that are blitzing before the snap is made. Now, we have to scramble for 10+ yards 3 times to activate Russ. Now, my best bet here might actually be to... Okay, we We got away from that defender. We're going to go down. That's a 10-yard scramble. Thankfully, we don't have to do them all in a row. So I'm going to try to take off here with Russ. See if we can get 10 yards. We're currently at 2 of 3. So we did get 10 yards there. We're at the 27. We've got to get to, I think, what's the 37? We're going to roll out here. Oh, we've got this. We've got this. Get there, Russ. Get there, Russ. 37-yard line. We might have him activated. We do. Russ is activated, but we're starting at a massive disadvantage. It's 4th and 10. If we want to steal a wide receiver, we got to convert this 4th down first. Here we go. I'm going to try to get outside the pocket. We might have this. No, I'm going to take off. See if Russ can get there. He does. Now, it doesn't look like they're sending any pressure here, which would be highlighted with his special ability. So we should have some time in the pocket. I can send out 5 routes. We're just going to throw it up to Davante Adams, our newest wide receiver addition. Again, we don't see anyone highlighted. So despite them showing blitz here, that means they're not bringing any pressure, and we can send out every single route, which is exactly what we're going to do. Okay, but we're still in the zone. Doesn't matter. We just got to score a touchdown. That's really our only goal here, as we're going to throw the ball across the middle to Jerry Jeudy. Whoops, he shouldn't be in. You know what? I'm just going to take off with Russ again. Can we score on a rushing touchdown? I don't have any designed QB runs in this playbook, so we're just going to have to try to scramble here. Yet again, Russ breaks a tackle from the linebacker. We can steal a player from the Seahawks. It's obviously going to be our 3rd wide receiver. Of course, the receiver we're talking about is DK Metcalf. Our next quarterback up on the list is a fan favorite, my personal favorite, Josh Allen. Now, just like Patrick Mahomes, he's also got Bazooka, which will give us increased throwing power. It should hopefully be a lot easier with the wide receivers that we have. And we look at that. We already have one. Michael Thomas. I guess we only needed one because we already have Bazooka activated from that first throw. Now we just got to get in the end zone. We cannot take a sack or we lose the ability. We're going to have Y wide open. DK Metcalf. I tried to rat catch that. That didn't work too well. My goal here is to hit Davante Adams across the field. If we can get the time in the pocket, we're definitely going to have him. Josh Allen, under pressure, inaccurate. 3rd and 4. We've got to convert. It's actually super important that we convert. I'm just going to hit our tight end. Davante Adams, Crowder, somebody get open, please. We need someone to get open. Oh, we're going to have RB. Yes, sir. We rat catch that. Davante Adams. We get to steal a player from the Chiefs. We already have 3 wide receivers. I think it's time for a tight end. Travis Kelce, welcome to the Baltimore Ravens. We're using the Ravens next because our next quarterback is Lamar Jackson. Lamar has a superstar X factor that's entirely unique to himself. It's called Truz. In Madden, when quarterbacks are tackled, they have a very high fumble chance. But with Truz activated, no tackles will result in a fumble for Lamar Jackson. Now, it's only fitting to play against the Steelers, and we've got to rush for 1 yard 5 times to activate Truz. It's a pretty simple X factor. We're starting off with a read option here. We've got the read key, but I'm honestly going to keep the ball with Lamar pretty much no matter what here because we just need to make sure we're getting 1 yard at a time. This time we're actually going to run a shovel option. I really have not run this yet in this game, so this should prove pretty interesting as we're able to get our 1 yard up to the 10. One more read option, as I should have probably handed that off here. 4th and 2, we've got to get the first down to keep our drive going. Another read option. We're reading TJ Watt here as... Oh my God, Lamar broke the tackle. Lamar broke the tackle. We're going to get down. They all converged on Lamar there, but one more here, and that's exactly what we're going to go for. We need 1 yard. That's exactly what we get, and I'm too greedy. I can't go down. We've got Truz activated. Now it's time to have some fun. We just can't get tackled for a loss, so we do still have to read this appropriately as we're not going to fumble. I tried to break the tackle, and the best part is I don't have to worry about sliding because I know he's not going to fumble. So we're just going to probably hand the ball off here. No, they're going to... I don't have to slide. Here's what we can do. We can just scramble and just take off, and we don't even have to worry about fumbling. Try another pass play here. Maybe we'll have a scrambling opportunity. Yeah, we're just going to get outside the pocket. He can't be contained. He runs right by that guy there and breaks a tackle down to the 2 yard line. Unfortunately, Amar is just so tired. Now, he won't fumble despite being exhausted, but it will make it a lot harder to scramble with him for a touchdown, as I threw a very contested touchdown to our brand new tight end, Travis Kelce, and we get to steal another player for our next quarterback. We're going to go ahead and steal Najee Harris out of the backfield to help out our next quarterback on the Bengals. That's right, we're using Joe Burrow. Burrow's superstar X Factor ability is called Run and Gun, which gives him perfect pass accuracy while throwing on the run. In order to activate Run and Gun, just like Aaron Rodgers, we have to throw 3 consecutive 5+ air yard passes. Hopefully we have Michael Thomas on this route to the outside. Yeah, we're definitely going to have him. I'm just going to hit him there. Eyeing Travis Kelce in the corner again if we can get the time. We're just going to try to throw it. We get the touchdown to Travis Kelce. That's 2. I want to be able to hit Travis Kelce, who's also activated, by the way. Hopefully we can. Oh, yeah. Absolute dot. That should activate Joe Burrow. Now we've got to score a touchdown. Joe Burrow is officially in the zone. He's got run and gun. Maybe, just maybe, we can get outside here and throw the ball on the run to our X-receiver. Aggressive catch it with Michael Thomas. A perfect throw on the run, even pretty far down the field. That's exactly what we want to see with Joe Burrow right now. Oh, Travis Kelce just so open. We might have Tyler Boyd here. Yes, we do. Yes, we do have Tyler Boyd. Now, I'd like to be able to score with Joe. Oh, I'm just going to scramble with Joe. We don't even need to throw it on the run because we're in the end zone with Joe Burrow. And even though we have 3 wide receivers, there's only one option to take. That's a 4th wide receiver who goes by the name of Jamar Chase. Our next quarterback is, of course, Dak Prescott on the Cowboys. Similar to Russell Wilson, he's also got blitz radar. We need to scramble for 10+ yards 3 times, just like Russell Wilson had. Let's see if we're able to do that here. Gonna get outside. I don't know if this is going to be 10+ yards. We're going to go ahead and slide so we don't get fatigued or hit. That's 1 of 3 down. Thankfully, we don't need to do it consecutively, but of course, that's not going to stop us from trying as we're going to take off here. I don't know if we're going to be able to get 10 yards. Maybe, just maybe, a rollout is the answer to our problems. Take off, Dak. We've got to get there, right? Let's go. We trucked. We broke 3 tackles there. Dak is officially activated with blitz radar. But if we're able to get in the end zone here on this drive, I'm going to give away a copy of Madden 23 to one of you guys. Our first play here, we're going to look for B. Are we going to have him? Dak with a great throw across the field. That's Davante Adams. There we go. That's what we're looking for from blitz radar. The exclamation mark above our opponent there. We're eyeing Washington RB outside the corner, and we're going to have him up this middle on a seam. Whoa, Darius Slay almost made a play. I actually like Davante Adams underneath here, and that's exactly who we're going to throw to. He's going to try to truck. Looks like no pressure on this play. We might just try to scramble with Dak here. That's exactly what I'm going to try to do. Dak's going to end up sliding. We don't have Truz like Lamar does, so we can still fumble. I like Davante Adams on the seam streak. Yes, we're going to have him. We're going to cut in, catch and run. The catch and the touchdown from Davante Adams. Giveaway details are in the pinned comment below, or in the meantime, you can check out this video the YouTube algorithm thinks you're going to like, and you shouldn't doubt the YouTube algorithm.